Hi everyone, it's Mrs. Brown. I'm here to read you Superdog, The Heart of a Hero. This is a great book. Dexter was a little dog. His legs were little, his tail was little, his body was little. He looked like a plump sausage sitting on 4 little meatballs. Being the size that he was, Dex was often overlooked. The other dogs grew tired of waiting for Dex to catch up when they played chase, and after a while, they forgot to invite him at all. No one really seemed to notice him, except when Clevis, the tomcat, demonstrated how he could stand right over Dex and not even ruffle his fur. Yes, everything about Dex was little, except for his dreams. He wanted to be a hero. He could just see it. But wanting and being are 2 different things. Dex lived on dreams until one day, after crawling out from under Clevis yet again, he decided there had to be more to life than gazing at the underside of a cat. There had to be more to him. He could be a hero, and he would. So Dex started training. He read every superhero comic book he could find. He watched every hero movie ever made. He went to the library. Dex figured that a hero must have strong muscles. He needed exercise and lots of it. Dex started trotting to the corner and back every morning. He hopped over every crack in the sidewalk. He struggled to climb the garbage pile up and down, then over and down again. All day long he worked, day after day. Even at bedtime, when he wanted to flop on the rug with his tongue hanging out, Dex forced himself to circle 5 times. And here he is, climbing over the garbage. When it got easier to run the corner and back, Dex did it again and again. Then he dragged a sock filled with sand as he ran. Then 2 socks. When Clevis was bored and stood in the middle of the sidewalk to block his way, Dex dropped to the ground and slid right underneath him. He was too busy to let Dex stand in his way. Dex was tired. He was sore. He was working so hard that he almost forgot what he was working for. But one night, he dragged himself to bed after his last set of push-ups. Dex stopped in front of the mirror and flexed. He could feel them. He could see them. He had muscles. Now Dex didn't take the stairs. Only one thing was missing. Finally, a small brown package arrived. Dex ripped it open. His hero suit! It was red with a shiny green cape, and it fit like a glove. Dex loved the way it felt. He loved the way it looked, and he loved the feeling he had when he put it on. He was ready. Dex went out in his suit for the very first time. He looked up and down the street. He noticed a young pup trying to cross the street. Dex sprang into action. "May I help you?" he asked. He guided the wide-eyed pup across the street and grinned as the pup stared up at him with his mouth hanging open. The pup whispered, "Wow, it's Superdog!" Superdog? Dex liked the sound of that. Of course, when Clevis saw Dex, he just had to comment, "Hey Dex, where's the party?" And when he saw him a few days later, Clevis called out, "Look everyone, it must be Halloween. Anybody got a treat for Dex?" Dex was too busy that he was able to ignore Clevis, for the most part. The only time his face even got red was when Clevis yelled, "Where'd you get that dress up?" Dex had to wonder if Clevis saw anything but the suit. Didn't he understand that the suit was just a way to let people know he was there to help? There he is. But after that, everybody who needed help came for Dex. And look at all the different ways that he helped. He had never been happier. Late one evening, there was a banging at the door. When Dex answered, it seemed as if the whole neighborhood was yipping and yowling in a panic. "It's Clevis," they shouted. "He's stuck in a tree. Hurry, Dex, hurry." In a flash, he was dressed and ready. As he got closer, Dex could see Clevis. He had been chasing a squirrel to the top of the tree, but had slipped and was hanging by one claw on a slender branch. He was yowling for all he was worth. "I'm slipping!" Clevis screeched. "Help me!" Dex looked desperately around for something to climb on. There were no boxes or ladders, not even any trash cans. Then Dex looked up at the crowd. Can you see him here? Here he is, way up in the tree. "Quick, everybody," Dex shouted. "I've got an idea." Dex leaped into the teeter-totter facing the tree, pushing it to the ground. Everybody on the other end. 1, 2, 3. See him on the teeter-totter? All the animals jumped together on the other end of the teeter-totter, catapulting Dex into the air. He soared over the crowd, his ears and cape screaming out behind them. Dex scrambled onto the branch next to Clevis. Quickly, he pulled off his cape and tied its 4 corners onto the screeching cat. "Jump!" Dex shouted. "Jump, Clevis!" There he is, jumping down. With an ear-piercing shriek, Clevis let go. The billowing cape caught the air and parachuted the big cat to the ground. Dex backed up and slid to the ground amidst the cheers of the crowd. Dex was bruised and tired, but he forgot his discomfort as Clevis sheepishly lumbered over, still tangled in the green cape. "Thanks, Dex. You really are a hero." And there's everybody yelling, "Super dog! Super dog!" He didn't think he could feel any better, but he did just a little the next day when Clevis sidled up next to him and whispered, "Say, Dex, could I be your partner?" Dex looked the big top cat up and down. It would take a lot of work to turn Clevis into a hero. He could hardly wait. "Sure," said Dex with a grin, "sure." I love that story because it tells you you can be anything you want to be. Don't let anybody stand in your way. It will surely take hard work and learning. But remember, I believe in you, and so does everyone in school too. Bye for now.